Alrighty, hello everyone. This is Murphy909 here, and I just wanted to tell you guys my mouse has been basically extra loud lately. So when you hear a ton of clicking, just ignore it. Thank you guys for understanding. Hello there everyone, Murphy909 here today, and I'm here to show you guys how to build a cobblestone generator, farm, maker, whatever you want to call it. It's what it is. It makes cobblestone, it blows it up, and it stores it for you. This is by far my favorite farm, because in my private worlds, I'm always going around mining, getting cobblestone, because I'm always building things, and I need like some support blocks, or I just need something that is cheap. And cobblestone's one of the cheapest things. And you can go get it in caves, you don't have to be outside and have to do with the mobs. So this machine is one of my favorites. It saves me so much time, and it's just one of the best. So I'm going to show you guys how to build a really simple one. Let's go to it. Everyone, here we are over at it. So over here you can see from our previous builds with our sugarcane farm and our kelp farm, and then something else to be shown later. But this right here is our cobblestone farm. I had to put it all the way over there because it is a little bit laggy. It does take up a bit, but before I get close, I want to warn you guys. Turn down, especially if you're wearing earbuds, turn down your volume because it's going to get a little bit loud. I'm just going to get you up close so you can hear how loud it is. So that's just about how loud it is. But the main idea of the farm is that it creates cobblestone, pushes it around, pushes it over, and then blows it up, collects it, and then obviously it blows up, it turns into its entity form, and then it gets collected by a hopper system, which can be put in a chest, but I have it being dispensed out into our water system so I can go collect it. Alrighty, so I just went ahead and turned off the TNT noise for you guys because that was getting a little bit annoying. But now I'm going to show you guys how it works and basically how to build it. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's how this works. Up here, the lava, it'll come down onto the water, which I have a source block, on this side. So it comes, it pours out, the lava gets on top of the water and turns it into stone. Now, these sticky pistons pull it down, and then these pistons push it across through our line and over. So right here, I just have a hopper clock. I did have it to where there was an observer facing this, and then an observer facing that observer going into the piston, but that just wasn't working. Because this thing, it is a little bit laggy, so observers isn't necessarily the best option. You start to max yourself out, but it comes, it pushes over, it goes up, it goes over here, and right here, I have a little thing to where the stone will push up right underneath it, and then that'll blow it up. That takes out most everything because it's still in its concentrated space. This right here, it works, but it's like spreading out, so it doesn't quite work the best. Now, these farms are a little bit pricey. Some parts will take obsidian. These obsidian blocks here, I was just having fun at the time and just putting in obsidian. Really, what you guys should probably do is make this area so much bigger and then do that. But you guys are so much smarter than me. I'm just showing you guys basically the general idea. It drops down, it blows up. You guys are smart enough to where it can drop down and blow it up at the exact time. It's not wasting TNT. And you guys could probably make it to where it uses TNT dupers. But so it makes it, it pushes it up over, and then I have another hopper clock here with, I think, 8 bits in it, and then it just it blows it up every 8 hopper. I think it's every 8 ticks, I think would be the best way to put it. But then this one is a little bit TNT hefty. It does take a lot, but if you are willing to take the time and and you have the patience, I do not have patience to build a TNT duper and set it up to where it'll line up perfectly. I do not have that patience. I'm like, let's send TNT down a chute and it'll blow it up and it'll collect it and send it off. But there are some people out there who are willing to get it to work like that. But so this is a pretty standard farm. It's really, I could probably just hold this right here and you would be able to tell. It's lava, so I got lava on this block, water on this block, piston here, sticky piston here. Really for you it's all about the timings. The timings are what's a pain. You need the sticky pistons to fire first to pull the block down, then you need the piston to fire second to push it across. I like to use observers and not repeaters and have them light up at about, what is this? This is 2 ticks pulse. So I place it down, that's 1 tick. I press it once, that's 2 ticks. And then over here, I got, what is this? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. This is 32 tick pulses, which comes out. And so every 32 ticks, one will be made. But now you're probably noticing there's a little bit of downtime in there when it's fine. 32 ticks is the perfect time. It's actually the smallest time that you can do with. So it will not always work like that. I've tried it with 31 ticks and it messes up the system. The lava will start turning to stone and it's weird, but it's just how it is. So I have that going around, and then 1 tick difference there, 2 observers going into the piston. So really, this is a 3 tick delay. But a lot of people don't know, observers are transparent blocks. You can run redstone dust through them. So that's why I'm doing that and not 3 ticks. Alrighty guys, so now I have showed you guys how the machine works and basically how to build it. Now, here is how you should build this just anyway. If you're in a creative world, it's fun. But I personally am a survival guy. I love the survival idea. I love having to work for something, having to like spend my real life time doing something like this where I feel like I actually get a certain reward. And doing this, it's a bit of a grind, but it gets rewarded. So, but in survival, cobblestone farms are not the most safest thing. So, I have an off switch. As you can see, oh, it's emptying out right now, but I just completely turned it off, and then a little door opened so I can come up here and then see what's happening. So, if something is broken and something doesn't want to work, or it's like there's some stranded blocks over here, I can just come up, mine them down, and then I still will get the drop. It'll go into my collection system. And usually on a survival world, you won't have it dropping into a aqueduct that connects up. That's just for this little series. Usually you'd have it, all these hoppers would collect into a chest. But, so I have it to where you can turn it off and the TNT will stop duping and you will not die. Now, how I just get down, I just jump in here and then jump in here. But obviously, again, you guys are smarter and will think of some better stuff. So this generates a ton of cobblestone very, very quickly. I finished building this like 2 hours ago, maybe, and I went and checked the system where everything is being stored, and it is overflowing. Now you're probably like, what do you mean by overflowing? How can that happen? Well, I have a collection system for overflowing items, and let's just say cobblestone has filled it up. So right here, as you can see, we got our cobblestone thing completely filled up, completely filled up, completely filled up. It's 100% filled up, and then there are, oh gosh, how many are there? 15 double chests filled with cobble. 15! In 1 hour. That's more cobblestone you're gonna need in 2, maybe 3 weeks. But, well, if you're me. So, but, these things are crazy fast. They are so worth your energy. Trust me. Now, here's the thing. I love these cobblestone machines. They are honestly the best things ever, but they don't work with TNT dupers. I mean, they don't work with, yeah, they don't work with TNT dupers in Bedrock Edition. Now, if you do not know what a TNT duper is, for this kind of farm, that is the best thing to have ever, because TNT is hard to get. All you have to have is one TNT, and it'll glitch it. It'll glitch it to where it doesn't have to be using so much TNT. Now again, here I'm lazy, and I didn't build a TNT duper. I just built a collection system where it just drops tons of TNT because I'm in creative mode. So again, you guys could do that. You could like drop in and file to the right place. I don't know. You guys are so much smarter than me. You guys can do it. And in Bedrock, this is definitely the way to do it. I mean, you could build it smaller. Right here, I just have a 5x5 thing, dropping 3 TNT, but I don't know. You guys are smarter. So go ahead and build one of these in your world, take a screenshot, and then send it to me. I want to see your stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I really hope that it was helpful. Like and subscribe below, and you shall be rewarded. Goodbye!